Alright, what is crack-a-lackin', fellas? Back in an episode. So, today I promised Will that I would go over my stock account. And I just don't want to be hearing this like clicking and clacking, so I'm gonna go over here. And unfortunately, you guys will be like, I mean, you can skip ahead if you don't want to hear it. But I'm basically just gonna break down my stock account. I'm not gonna give you like the numbers. I don't want to tell you how much money I have invested. Let's just say that. I'll say the stocks I have bought, but I don't know. I'm gonna do something, but I don't want to give out the money because I don't know if that's personal or make people feel bad or worse or whatever about themselves. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit right here as a shopkeeper should, and I'm gonna start just reading out my stocks. So let me open up. I use Wealth Simple. That's just what I got. So invest. Let's see. I wonder if there's a way to check. So all time, I started investing in 2020, right around 2020. This is during COVID. So during, oh, let me just put the controller down. I don't even have the controller in my hand. But yeah, so, oh, I might need to do that. I don't know. But yeah, so I started investing around 2020. And this is when COVID started, right? So when COVID started, you were getting CERB checks, which is like the government will give you 2 grand, whatever. So I started investing around then. I would put like 4 grand in because that's how much CERB gave me. And I lost it all. Like I had like quite a little bit of stocks, just like random stocks. Everything was down, so it was like it's a perfect time to buy. And then that good old EB game stock came out, and I was still new to stock, so I didn't really know how it worked. Well, I wasn't. It's not like I didn't know how it worked, but I was really familiar. I thought it was gonna be a get rich quick scheme. So I liquidated all of my assets, like 4 grand, and I put it all into GameStop, and then I lost it all. Right? So from 20, if I'm gonna check, from 2020 to 2023, I just didn't invest. Right? I had like 4 grand in there, didn't invest. And then from 2023 to now, I started investing, right? So yeah, so I started investing. So right now at all time for both my TSFA and my FHSA, I'm up 44%. Pretty good, in my opinion. So I'm gonna break it down. So my FHSA, if you don't know what it is, it's a first home savings account. So basically, I can use this money to buy a house. It gives me like a tax benefit, whatever. I'm trying to buy a house. I don't have a house. But let me just break down my TSF account. So again, I don't want to give out the numbers just because of I guess personal reasons. Yeah. Also, I am not no stock expert, so don't listen to me with no stock advice because I don't know really what I'm doing. I just kind of do it. All right. So the first stock I have is Apple. I got only 2 of those. I got 2 Apple stocks. It's been shooting up though. I'm up 45% on it. I bought, I guess this is in alphabetical. I don't have like a timeline, so I'm gonna try to just read them out to you. I have Air Canada, which I shouldn't have bought. I don't know why I bought it. I bought it. When did I buy this? Can I check when I bought this? Anyways, it was a long time ago, but like it was during COVID, so it was like everything was at like 50 bucks and then it dropped. So I bought in at like $26 and I am just down money. So not a good one. I have been holding this thing forever. Just in case it breaks even, then I can sell it. But I've been holding onto it for a while at minus 16%. And then my next account, so Apple, I just knew it was going to go high because it's Apple. Everyone uses Apple. That's kind of like the mindset that I have going into this thing. It's like, what do people use? Therefore buy. I have one American Express. It's not really doing anything. It's just kind of sitting there, so I'm just holding it. I have this one, it's kind of like a miracle stock. Those like a lottery stocks. I bought, it's called Big Sky Industrial Inc. What it is a natural gas property. Yeah, natural gas. So it's just a gas company. So I bought this during the like when Palestine and whatnot was going on. So I was like, okay, so they're gonna need more and more gas. So I ended up buying a couple. I am up 47% on them. So it's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, here's my heavy hitters, right? I got CIBC because I'm a Canadian, right? So I buy CIBC and I bought like a bunch of these. I bought CIBC because it's a bank stock and banks are backed by the government in Canada. So they're pretty much like, I don't want to say never gonna fail, but there's there's a high possibility that they won't fail kind of thing. Again, I am not no stock expert. Do not listen to anything I say. Don't trade because I'm trading. Yeah, but they pay a good dividend. They pay, what is the dividend? 2.46 monthly yield. I think they dropped that. Because before it used to be like 4%. So yeah, I'm up 152% on that. Which is exactly pretty freaking good. And then my next one, Enbridge Gas, ENB. This one is my dividend maker. Bro, so I have like a 4.82% in this guy. And so every month I pretty much get, or not every month, sorry. Where is it? Yeah, like it pays out quarterly. And every month I get basically enough to buy 2 stocks from there. So I just keep throwing it back into that and I call it a day. My next one is another power. This one's not doing good. It's Forgotten or Forgent Power Solutions. This one I'm just kind of holding off on it. I think I saw this one off TikTok. Some of the stuff that I buy is off TikTok. They're like, energy's going up, so I would look at these 3 stocks, kind of thing. So Forgent Power Solutions Inc. is a holding company which engages in the design of manufacturing electrical distribution equipment in data centers, power grids, energy-sensitive industries, you name it, right? But unfortunately, I am down 27% on it. So good thing I didn't buy too much. Google, I bought 2 of these. Thankfully, I did. Because I'm up. I feel like, Google, it's just something everyone uses. You use that in your everyday life. So, yeah. So I have one of those. I have a MasterCard account or a MasterCard stock. Not doing anything. I have this for a while now. It's just kind of sitting around where it is. Again, I have a MasterCard, so I'm like, if I'm using MasterCard, I'm assuming other people are using it, so I bought it. I know not a good value to invest, but that's what I did. The next stock I have is a stock called Macro Group. So Macro Group, dude, honestly, not gonna lie, I didn't really do any like research into this company. All I know is Mark Cuban says that he buys a lot of them. So I'm kind of like a sheep, so I bought a macro stock. This one took me a while to save up for, but I bought one and it is doing absolutely nothing for me. So take that what you will. I don't know if you want to listen to Mr. Mark Cuban like I did, but that's what I did. But it's just sitting there. It's not doing anything. The next stock I had, dude, I made fat money off this one before. Dude, it's called, when did I buy this? Let me see. Let's check. I bought this one stock called, hold on, I gotta just get the numbers out for you guys. Is there like a history kind of thing? Can I check history? Alerts, no. I guess I can't check. View price data table. Okay, I guess I can. Anyways, it's this one called Minros. And what it is essentially this is when gold was like kind of doing its thing when it was going like stupidly high. So it's a company in China that mines for gold under the water. And what I mean by that is they go under the water, they vacuum out the water, and they can mine for gold there. Dude, I went like sicko mode with that stock. Like, I wish I can tell you how much. I wish I can tell you the activity. Wait, hold on. Status type. Accounts? No. Activity. Unfortunately, I don't think I can check. I don't think I can check. Sorry. But I know I made like a decent amount. I bought in. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, so I bought in at 300. I don't know how many I bought for 300, but then I sold for 600. So like I think that's pretty freaking good. So I like double my money. And then I got this other account, Nordic American Tankers, which is just a oil company. Again, it's during like the war. I was like, these guys need oil. They transport oil with their cargo ships. So I was like, let me buy it. So I'm only up 6%. So not doing too hot. But it's going up, so I have my hopes. Netflix, I bought 2 of them. Same thing where I was like, man, everyone uses Netflix, right? Well, it turns out this shit is just a bad investment. I am down 32%. And then I bought this other company. I wish I bought more, man. This is like the problem with stocks. I bought this one called Nucor Corp, and the ticker is NUE. It is a nuclear. Let me check it. Yeah, so manufacturer of steel products and ferrous materials. So essentially, steel. Wait, hold on. Engaged in manufacturing steel products and ferrous and non-ferrous materials. It operates through the following segments: steel mills, steel products, raw materials, this and that, blah blah blah. If I'm not mistaken, these guys are helping build power plants. I think that's what I was going for. And yeah, so I only bought one. But it went up 83%. Because I'm thinking, because like AI is kind of taking over the world right now, it's just gonna be power. Like I would be personally looking at like energy stocks. I'd be looking at energy stocks. How do I build these nuclear reactors? Electrician kind of things. Like how do we get power from A to B? That's what I would be looking at. That's what I kind of been looking at, like semiconductors, stuff like that. Okay, Nvidia, dude. I used to have so much more Nvidia, and then it went so high, and then I was like, all right, bro, let me cash out before I lose it all. So yeah, so I cashed out. I made a good amount of money. And then I still kept 7 shares. Because I'm like, there's no way this thing doesn't plummet eventually, right? So I don't want to be there when it plummets kind of thing. I kind of just want to get out, and then I'm like, I still have some. But yeah, so I'm currently with my stocks right now, I set plus 73%. The next one I have is a bad stock. I shouldn't have bought this. It is Paramount. Paramount Skydrop, because I was like, the UFC is getting bought out by Paramount. So let me buy some. And I bought some, and I am minus 14%. The next one I have is an ETF, which is SCHD. ChatGPT told me to buy this because it's slowly growing. It is up 21% in the last year. It's a dividend one. It gives you 3.18% dividend for 12 months. Not too bad. And then I have this other stock that I just completely tanked it. So I bought this one called SNDL, which is, I think it's an oil company. Oh, it's a weed company. Oh, it's a weed company. This is why I messed up. So I bought a weed company. I don't know when I bought this. This was like a while ago. This is when I was like young and foolish. Don't ever buy weed stocks. They are the worst thing ever. They'll never make it big. So I bought 3. I bought 3 weed stocks, unfortunately. Don't learn from my mistakes, all right? Learn from my mistakes. So it doesn't even tell me when I bought this. That's how long it is. So I bought 3 of them for the ripe age price of $27. So I spent like $81, and now the stock. So I bought in at $27. It is currently at $1.26 or 28. So honestly, that thing sucks. I don't know why I bought a wheat stock. I don't know. I'm just looking back at it now. I've been holding that forever, I guess. And then to SoFi. And then I invested in SoFi, which is another tech company that TikTok told me about. So I invested in that. It hasn't barely moved anywhere. Yeah, so minus 22% of that. SpaceX, I did buy some SpaceX stocks, knowing that it's gonna go down. Don't get me wrong, I knew it was gonna go down. It was like inevitable. So I bought in, but I'm gonna hold them because I just know eventually it's gonna go up. So I'm not too afraid of the loss because I know eventually it's gonna go up. And that might be cope, but I bought some, and I'm minus 20% on them. But you know, I have faith in Mr. Elon. Next, I got TMC, and honestly, bro, I should have cashed out when I had the chance. Because, when did I buy this? It's some deep sea mineral exploration company. Yeah, it's another one of those like vacuum companies where like they get metal from the ground and whatnot. Again, this is like during like the whole gold rush thing a couple months ago. And I am minus 38%. And then I got this other one. This is what my buddy recommended me. It's called True North Commercial Real Estate Investment. Yeah, I bought one of them or two of them. Thankfully, I only bought a little bit because I am down 33%. This new one is the one that I'm kind of excited about. I got its ticker TSM. Like shout out to Team Solo Mid. So it's a semiconductor company in Taiwan. And if you know AI and all those chips and everything needs a semiconductor. And somehow Taiwan is the only one that can produce semiconductors. Right? So that's been good. I bought it like last week. So it already gave me an extra 14 bucks. And now honestly, like I'm at a point where my stock portfolio is looking okay. Now I just need to start buying some dividend stocks. So right now I have the VDY, the VFVs, the VSTs. The VDY, VFV. Right, so I bought those. Those are doing good. Like the S&P 500 will never be bad, so you always get them. And then I bought a Vista Energy Corp. Or Visfera Energy Corp. Which is a holding company which generates provision of electricity and power generations. So it's another energy company. So that it hasn't moved. Only a minus 0.25%. So nothing. And then Wayfair. I bought Wayfair because I was like, man, I know this shit's gonna go up because people are starting to buy houses again. Because you know the housing market's low, so you need the Wayfair, the IKEAs, and all that. So I bought that. I bought the Wayfair stock, and I should honestly sell it soon because I am up money, and I don't want to be too greedy with the money. I'm up 100% on it. Because yeah, I bought it at 43 bucks, and it was at 100 bucks. Now it's at 83. Well, maybe it'll jump up higher. Who knows? And the last one is another ETF. It's the XRP. If you guys know cryptos. Yeah, that one, I don't know why I did it, but I made some money off crypto. But crypto just had like a huge insurgence, so I was like, let me buy in and then cash out when I have the chance. So that was just quick money. And now, so yeah, that was my TSF account. I am up 47% all time on that one. Then my FHSA account. This one is like I am more so focused on slow growth because it's an FHSA. I don't want to gamble with like loss. Minus Telus. Because yeah, I'm kind of an idiot. Yeah, so I bought. Okay. But let me just start reading them for you. So I bought this one called AGNC Investment Corp. What is this one going to do? It's another real estate trust thing. So I just invest in another real estate company. AMD, bro, I could have retired the family if I bought this one early. Like, if I bought more. I wish I bought more. Bro, I bought in at like $100. I only bought one though. And it's at 500 right now. So I'm plus 347% on that. AGNC, I'm a plus 24%. I bought 2 Amazon stocks. Same thing where I'm like, everyone uses Amazon. I use Amazon. It just makes sense. So I bought it. I'm up 25%. I bought this one called ASML, which is a AI company. Like they make, if I'm not mistaken, they make the chips and everything. And semiconductors. So it's like an AI semiconductor kind of thing. It's an expensive stock, but if you can get it, I don't want to say I recommend it just because I don't want to be the downfall of you. But I bought one. And I'm up 20%. I bought another CIBC for my FHSA, up 115%. I bought a Coinbase stock just because I thought crypto was going to keep taking off. It did not take off. So I'm kind of just stuck with it. I don't want to sell it. I bought this stock called CSX Corp, which is, what does this do? Freight transport services. Okay, so a transporting company. I think I built this, or I bought this when Mr. Trump was like instilling all those tariffs. And I was like, okay, if they're installing tariffs, that means they're going to want to start training stuff throughout the country. You know, that was my thought process. Another Enbridge gas, and Enbridge gas will never go down. And it gives you good dividends, so I think it's always good to just have, if you're Canadian. And then I bought a JP Morgan one, and I'm up 59%, which is pretty good. JP Morgan, I just, like, the bank stocks are always good to me. Like, just because they're banks, and they're a big bank, you know, they're not no, like, Orange Bank or whatever. They're like a JP Morgan, Rockefeller, whatever. I'll get that. I got some Coca-Cola stocks, just because, you know, it's Coke. It's like the #1 drink in the world. It never really goes down. I got in, what is this one? Oh, I bought another semiconductor stock with the LRCX. I could have also retired the family with this, just looking at it now. Damn, I wish I bought more. But hindsight's always 2020, because if I bought this in a tank, I'd be pissed. I bought a Palantir stock. Oh wait, the LRCX stock, I'm up 300%. Palantir, I'm up 41%. I think that's just like a military thing, and during a war, I just knew it was going to go up. I think I had it before the war, though. I know it's a morally incorrect stock to buy. I understand that. And that's why I felt bad about it. And I sold a majority of them. And then I got the Pembina Pipeline Corporation. That one is just an oil company as well, like a gas company, or I guess energy company. Ticker PPL, yeah, I'm up 8%. But I just bought it recently. I bought a PayPal account, or PayPal stock, sorry. Just because I'm like, trying to move around here, just so I don't get AFK warning. Yeah, so I got a PayPal stock, which is just, hasn't been doing nothing for me, not gonna lie. But it's because I have PayPal, so I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna use PayPal. And then I got a RBC, or a Royal Bank stock, sorry. This one also could have retired the family if I bought in earlier, because I bought them for $100 and now they're at 300. So I'm at 94%. This one I got, it's an ETF. It is SCHD. I am up 3% as of right now. I bought some Shopify stocks. I don't know when I'm going to sell these things. I know I should eventually, but I haven't sold it yet. I just have Shopify. Like, I've never even used Shopify, but it just went up. So I'm at plus 50% on that one. And then I bought some phone company ones. The 18, never buy phone companies. From what I've, like, just my anecdotal evidence. Yeah, so I bought TELUS or AT&T. I don't know why. I'm just like, oh, everyone uses phones, right? Everyone uses phone services. No. Okay. Freaking TELUS, I'm down, or AT&T, sorry, I'm down 23%. TELUS, I'm down 19%. So I'm like, bro, TELUS does give good dividends. To 11% dividends. So eventually I will make my money back in dividends. But it's like, dude, it's just not worth it in my opinion. The next one I got is TD Bank. That's a no-brainer. I use TD Bank. The banks in Canada are pretty solid. So if you are an American and you can invest in the Canadian banks, I think I would highly recommend it. Again, don't take my advice. I'm not no trader. I am just an elevator mechanic. But the banks have never been bad to me. I bought one Take-Two Interactive stock just because GTA is getting released by them, GTA 6. So I'm assuming when GTA 6 gets released, it's going to go to the moon. Next stock in hand is my Uber stock. Uber, I thought, everyone takes Uber, everyone's using Uber Eats, this and that. I thought it would go up. It did not go up. I am minus 25%. And then I got the ETFs that Mr. ChatGPT recommended me to buy is VDY, VFV, XEQT, XUU. Those are the four. So we have VDY, FVF, XEQT, and then XUU. I think VDF and VFV, those are like a Canadian version and American version of like the S&P 500. So those ones are always going to go up. So I might just keep pouring in money into these ones and calling it a day for my stocks and just let my money work for me kind of thing. But yeah, so I got for VFV, I'm up 26%. For VDY, I'm up 26%. For VFV, I'm up 16%. For XEQT, I'm up 34%. And then XUU, I'm up 31%. So yeah, so that's my stock account. Pretty much gave you the rundown. If you want to go back and listen, whatever, ask me about stocks. If you want to tell me about stocks, please do. I'm always trying to learn this stuff. I'm not good at it, but I don't think I'm bad at it, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm bad at it. But yeah, so that's my stocks. Increase the chair height. But yeah, so that's just my stock portfolio. Hopefully, hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you can take some inspiration from it, or not. Maybe don't do what I'm doing with some of the stocks, like the phone stocks, like the TELUS and the AT&T. Alright. Yeah, they're not the greatest, not gonna lie. How do I'm trying to find perfect stocks for all, or not stocks, sorry. I keep talking about stocks now. If I can perfect all of these, that'd be great. Oh, you can get perfect goods, perfect bads, everything. I didn't know that. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Kalina. But yeah, so Will, I know. Let's not do that. I have a whole full bag. I could have been selling. But yeah, Will, if you want to talk stocks to me, more than welcome to. I highly recommend it. If you want to bounce off ideas with me, you can. Again, I don't know what's good and what's bad. But it's always cool to see okay, why do you think this is going to go up kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Chest. Oh, I can store. This here, put this here. Let me take this back off the shelf. Can I get more of the materials? Ooh, I need some gold. Okay, aromas. Cheap still generate a random aroma consumer. Ooh, okay. Legendary perks in the shop. Sorry, big yawn. Dude, I gotta get a system here. I always keep fucking it up. Okay, boom, boom. But yeah, so that's just my stocks. I'm happy with them. So now, if I were to go one down from this, would that be like a perfect, like happy? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. All I know is I am going to go to, into, I have more in my backpack? Oh my god. My bad. I don't know. But yeah, so that is the stocks. I think I did pretty good because considering this, like a majority of my growth has been in 3 years. You know, like, let's do, I wonder what it could be. Yeah, because especially like majority of my growth has been in 3 years. So I feel like, you know, I actually did a pretty good job in 3 years because I gave up for 2 because GameStop kind of left like a terrible taste in my mouth for investment. So yeah, again, don't listen to my stocks as like gospel. You can like take what you want from them. You can look at what's going on and then you can trade from there because I ain't no financial advisor kind of thing. But I gave you reasoning for like majority of my stocks and like why I bought it. Sometimes they weren't good. Let's do attacks. Yeah, they weren't bad or good, but I admit it. Like Tellus, not a good investment. Let's move this hand out of the way. But I learned from my mistakes. That's all that matters. Sue me. Ooh. Okay. I have to hold that. Dude, I'm like strong. Dude, this weapon's like super strong. This weapon's like stupidly weak though. I don't think it's a gold yet though. Is there a thingy thing? Oh, there is. Oh. Daffy. Sorry, I keep yawning. It's like 11. It's like almost 12 o'clock. And I pretty much did this for you guys. I was like, I have to get this video out to Will. I have to. Because if I don't get it out to Will, I'm a liar. And I can't be a liar. And Will's my boy, bro. So it's all because of him. But yeah, so every month I try to put in, I could do more, but every month I do try to put in like $1,000 into the stocks because it's hard. Like I would want to put more in, obviously, but it's just not feasible. Like I can try to, and sometimes I will, but it's just like it's like, okay, so one paycheck goes to, I used to play mark for 4 enemies. Ooh, 50% more damage. Yeah, so one paycheck will always go to bills, right? Now, depending on how much I spend, it depends on the bill, but it goes to bills at the end of the day. The next one goes to rent, because I spend about, not even about, I spend $1,000 in rent. Out to Canada, you know. Can't own anything over here. So I got that. I got the rent going. Dodging him. Oops. So yeah, that's the rent going. And then, so I have rent, I got bills, I got, and I think the last one is just like me to spend stuff. But again, that's just like if I could throw it into stocks, I will. Because I really don't buy much. Now that I got a girlfriend, like, dude. Yeah, now that I got a girlfriend, it is kind of harder to save. But I feel like there's a good balance that I needed, man. Because like Before, all I was doing was coming home and playing video games, and then that's it. Go to work, play video games, go to work, play video games, go to bed. But now that I got a girlfriend, I do feel like I got more of like a purpose in my life, or like, or at least more entertainment, right? I think that's like a huge part that was missing in my life, because my last girlfriend was online. That's funny. My last girlfriend was like a long distance online relationship, so I never really left my computer, right? Enemies take more damage. When a hex bounces to an enemy. Okay, that's not right. Yeah, so because my last girlfriend was an online relationship, I basically was never outside. I was always in front of my computer. Which I understand is like the worst thing you can do as like a growing up 20-year-old. Being a boss in the national chest. Common relics increase 40%. I'll do this. So yeah, I feel like Emma's really been like, you know, breaking me out of my comfort zone. Because I remember she asked one time, she was like, so like, when you like, oh, you go back to your parents? I was like, yeah, I go back to my parents' house. She's like, how often do you see your friends? Will you stop someday? Increased by 20%. All chests. Rooms offer a deluxe relic. Oh, that's easy. You complete a counter while being hit. The chest will contain a deluxe relic. Okay, so this is just better. I like that challenge. Yeah, because without Em, I wouldn't be going to any of these concerts. I wouldn't be going downtown to watch the soccer games. I would just be watching from the comfort of my house. And to her, for that, like, I'm incredibly grateful. But I think there needs to be a balance. You know, like, you can't always be spending money. Dude, these weapons are so strong. You can't always be spending money, but you also can't be just, like, living your life thinking, like, nothing that way. Yeah. You gotta spend money because like you still gotta live your life, you're still young. But you also gotta save money because it's like you still have a future. I'm gonna burn this relic, it returns with 20% more. Or 8% more, sorry. Put that there, put this here. So yeah, so I feel like we're like trying to balance each other out. I'm kind of more like a, yo, stay at home. We'll save money by doing this. Granted, my kryptonite is buying food from outside. I am terrible with it. Yeah, like I am like notoriously bad for just spending money outside for food. I'll have a lunch and I'll still buy like something from outside. It's so bad, man. But I acknowledge it, and I acknowledge it's a bad trait. And I need to fix it. How am I gonna fix it? I don't know, but I'm gonna fix it. Let me just take this. I guess like the only thing is I gotta like meal prep it, bro. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. I don't know what you guys do for work, but I'll pack a lunch, and I have one of those like, yeah, I have one of those like heated container kind of things, but it takes about like, hold on. Okay, let's lock in. Actually, I don't even know lock in. Yeah, I got one of those heated containers, and it's like, it's good, but I'm like, man, it's either I have to heat up my food for 30 minutes in my car, or I drive by and I see Jersey Mike's. And if I see Jersey up, it means its quality. Holy shit. A combo and a half. They keep burning. A relic that burns other relics. Wait, I'll go relics that burn other relics gain apply their effect. After applying their effect. Ooh. Okay. So I gotta start burning. The apple. I'll go over here. But yeah, no, without M, like, I am incredibly grateful for her. Like, what's that beeping noise? Okay, it's so close. Oh, yeah, she introduced me to so many friends. She introduced me to, like, going out and actually, like, you know, having real life experiences. While in Berserk, your attack hits twice. Your attack increases your next special damage by... Wait, while in Berserk, your attack increases your next special damage by 5. Your attack hit twice. Cool. Yeah, we even went to the Portugal, or not the Portugal game. Like we went to a bunch of like TFC games, like soccer game. We went to all these concerts. I'm like, man, I would have not done this like ever in my life. Even my mom was saying that too. She's like, man, you met Em and all of a sudden you're across the world. You're just doing everything. I'm like, yep. She's like, it's so much better. You should sleep at home. I dodged that. I thought I dodged it. Yeah, she's like, yeah, you used to sleep at home all day. Like, you'd come home and then just sleep. I was like, yeah, I did used to do that. So it is a trade-off because I still do miss my family. Just run into the relic that burned it. Yeah, and I'll always miss my family, and that's why like every single time I will go back. But Em does have a point where she's like, I remember she asked me one time, she's like, I don't know if I already said this. Burns adds to the relics in the same row. The relic that burns it. Huh. But she's like, yo, how often do you see like your like friends, like this friend and this friend and this friend? I'm like, honestly, like never. She's like, don't you think that's bad? I'm like, she's like, you go back home, but you don't see your friends. It's like, it is kind of bad. Oh. Yeah, the last time I saw one of my like close friends out in person, bro, we were playing. We were watching Invincibles. That was like when the new season came out. So yeah. Now me and Em want to go to a drive-in movie. I think there's one around my place. So we're gonna go. She says she's never been. I've never been to a drive-in movie. The problem with drive-in movies is they have to start late. Cast armor next to you burns really gains its quality. Okay, now I gotta start burning. Next to me burns real gains its quality. I gotta put this over here. Cast armor and Alex in the same row. Put this over here. Put, I guess, returns with 8 more. If I put armor on it, would I duplicate it? Probably, right? But I don't care about it too much. I more so just want my stuff in here. Maybe I should have burned it all. Still have the chance. Needs its quality, so if I burn this one and this one, should be good, right? There's a 17 over here. I don't know how like stingy I want to get with it, but I'm gonna just. I also got to burn all my commons. They didn't give me a single gold chest this one. That's crazy. Yeah, so we went to watch the France game. Dude, okay, let me tell you, man. I think I am the absolute most cursed person when it comes to like sports betting. I don't think I'm gonna give myself like 2 more chances. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself like 2 more chances, and if I just miss these 2, I think I'm just done betting. Because I think I am by far the worst. So bad to the point where my brother will call me. He'll say, "Who are you betting on?" I'll tell him, and then he'll bet the opposite. Should we burn this relic? Should we burn a common? This relic gains 8. Each time you burn the pointed relic. Yes, let's do this. Put that here. Put this here. Put this here. Increase the curse. Relic that burns it. Top to bottom. This relic gains its quality. Hold on. So hold on. So put this here, put this here. What happens? Or should I cast armor first? Let's try it. I'm gonna cast armor on this guy first. See what happens if I burn it. Yeah, let's see what happens if I burn it. Let's see if I... There's no way I can just discard this, though. That's the problem. Ah, this kind of sucks. Because I want to discard. There's no way to clear up space without doing it. Because I want to get maximum effort when it comes to this stuff. So I'll just burn it, bro. I'll burn it. Nice. So let's try burning this. Burn this. Does it come back? Oh no. Okay. Well, at least I learned. Let's go question mark first, because why wouldn't you? Okay. First in reward. For the next 3 encounters, deal energy, then take. Wait, for the next 3 encounters, enemies deal 20%. And then take 20% less damage. For the next 3 rooms, you're take 10 damage each time you use your special. Afterwards, increase your special damage. Ooh. Not like that. So I just don't use my gun for the next 2 rooms. That's easy enough. I'm really hoping my mic didn't cut out. But yeah, so we went to go watch the France game. That was fun. I invited my one buddy. Oh, I used the gun. Yeah, I got sidetracked. I kind of just used the gun like instantly. Yeah, we went to this like Spanish bar. And not gonna lie, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because they charged us for an extra shot, like 2 extra shots, which, because we asked for shots and they just didn't bring it to us. And then we tried to tell like the guy like, yo, you charge us for extra shots. And the guy was like, no, you ordered them. And it's like, yeah, we ordered them, but you never brought them. And he was like dead set that we just ordered them. Recast armors are like gains. Cast armor on relics adds to them. How do I do this? So I kind of just read us the wrong way because they essentially said like, no, you guys bought it. And it's like, bro, why would we lie? You know, like, we already bought your, like, we already spent like over $100 on the spot. You're gonna tell me we're lying? I'm like, whatever, man, like, it's not worth it. But yeah, I just think it's like terrible service. Whoa, bro, chill out. Yeah. It was like, why would I lie to you about, yeah, you gave us a shot. Next time you burn this relic against its quality. So, I could do that again. I'll do this instead. Oh, sweet. Put that here, put this here. I'm chilling. Put this hex on them. Ooh, a free room? Top dog. Your enemy cast, you're gonna trigger explosion. Trigger an explosion. But yeah, no, super hyped that Argentina lost, not gonna lie. Any team but Argentina. Em's a super Argentina fan, unfortunately. So I was pretty happy that she lost. However, I wanted Portugal won. Portugal or France, both my teams are out. Ooh, my chair is sinking for some reason. I don't know why it's sinking. Raise it back up. Alright, back. Yeah. So I want Portugal to win, and I want Thing to win. France to win. And this is going to be my last World Cup while I'm in my 20s, bro. It's so upsetting. I seen a TikTok or a reel that said the same thing. Like, bro, this is going to be like a lot of people's last World Cup in their 20s. Dude, it's going to be my last World Cup in my 20s. I'm 27. Turning 28 this year. Bro, won none of that smoke. Yeah, turning 28 in August. So I am not working on call. I was supposed to work on call. Honestly, this guy's kind of goated. Yeah, I was supposed to work on call, and then I'd like Emma's like, yo, can you please trade it with like a coworker or something, because this is ridiculous. You shouldn't be working your birthday. I'm like, bro, I don't even care about my birthday. Because, like, I don't know, maybe it's just a guy thing. I'm like, yo, do guys really celebrate their birthday? You know what I'm saying? Like, the guys don't really celebrate their birthday, right? Yeah, so Em wants to celebrate my birthday, so I don't know, where's she gonna take me, what we're gonna do. I think I told her, like, I do want to go mini karting, like go karting. But she said she was gonna take me there. So yeah. I don't know if that's actually gonna be the plan. I haven't invited anyone to anything, but I kind of like the invisible shot that they do. Okay, so now he's dead. Nice. Nice. So, yeah. 3 chests. So many comments I can put in on. Burns relics in the same column as for each burned relic. Burned relic. Burned returns with 12 more. Burn adds 8 to the point of relic. Next time you burn this relic, copies are. Ooh. So you burn the relic. This relic copies the curse of the burned relic. They don't really want to make you get those like infinite golds anymore. Burned armor. If I were to put it here, same row. Put this here. Put this here. Relic gains its quality. I have to like a re-trigger the could have sworn I had like a recognize the curse of the relic that burns it, unfortunately. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I can't. Burns relics in the same column and gains 8 for each burnt relic. Burn returns with 8 more. Got 2 of these in here. Burn a relic, this relic copies the burn curse. So I'll put, I guess, this here. I will cast armor. So let me just, first and foremost, let's just get all these stuff out the way. Actually, hold on. Burn returns with more. So if I burn this one. Oh, let's start putting some shields on some stuff though. Okay. Put a shield here. Put a shield here, I guess. Put a shield over here. This purple here. Returns with more. So I'll cast this to the same row. Oh, that's a column, sorry. Okay. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna map this out. Like that, actually. Super easy. So now which one isn't getting a spot? Oh, wait, this guy. Maybe it's this guy. Okay, sweet. That's casted. So now I can do one of these. Well, I'll move this here. Move this here. Now, do I want to keep burning this? Burn clones. Okay. So if I move this here. Oh, wait, hold on, not that one. Move this here. I'll move this here as well. Put this here, put this here. Put this here. Burn them. Nice. Okay. Burns polluted relic and gains its quality. So how do I do this now? That's more burns. Burns top and bottom. So now can I? Oh, hold on. So I'll cast the armors. Cast the armors. Cast that. Transform this into the relic that burns it. Okay. So nothing here burns. But unfortunately, I do have to take this one. I gotta clear up more space though, so I'm gonna do this, put this here. Put that there. Put this here. Put this here. Okay, now I can put more armor on it. Put more armor on this one. Should have put the armor on the gold, but whatever. So now I can burn them. Burn it. sure I'm supposed to be getting the buff if it burns. I sworn I was supposed to get a buff, unless I put it away. No. Okay, I didn't. Okay, but now... clone this relic. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet, hold on. So I can burn this twice. Or maybe once? Oh, I'm kind of stupid. I should have cast armor on it. I have no armor, though. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. The blue. That's that. Put this here. Guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then I gotta do transform into the relic that burns it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Put all my tools back. It's not a bad haul. Oh, I gotta pick up this. Sound of hubris. Not doing that damn thing anymore. Alright guys, well that was a good episode. I think that was a little bit longer than expected, but it's because, you know, obviously I was talking about my stocks. So that's always cool. So if you guys want to learn more about stocks again, or you want to educate me on stocks, either or, that's cool. I want that. So yeah, anyways guys, catch you next episode. I'll sell everything later. Catch you next episode. Peace!